You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. He underestimated us. He underestimated us and faced deep regret. You already know who it is, who we're talking about. So we're going to do the continuation of this live stream. That's right, the live stream on this individual. Without further ado, let's get to the video.
Y'all got to start setting healthy boundaries for yourself. And that's real talk. Let's see. Somebody said, crazy how admiration turns to envy. Absolutely. Admiration definitely turns into envy. Because in their minds, they're like, well, if this person is so great, well, let me test that boast. Let me see if these words be true about this individual.
So basically, what this demon does is let you know that he's applying that he always liked to play games. You see, the devil always try to be clever and try to think he's winning, try to put himself over God, over God's people, over God's children, and not realizing that he's exposing himself for who he is and what he has become. And this is one of the reasons why you can see the projectionary going on. He's trying to project on the past. He's trying to go back and try to put casting spells on us. It's not working. It's ricocheting right back to him. So whatever him and the witches is trying to do, it's not working on us because we are saved. We are protected with the angels that camped around us and our families and our loved ones. And meanwhile, his situation is getting worse and worse and worse. So he's trying to project on what happened prior to the incident. He's trying to hold on to the audience as much as possible because he's not seeing the same thing he once saw before. And it's not only him, it's other content creators like him. Let's continue.
And they'll test it. The book of Solomon talks a great deal about that. But you can't let people rob you of your purpose. You can't let people slide in your lane. You brothers and deal about that. But you can't let people rob you of your purpose. You can't let people slide in your lane. Deal about that. But you can't let people rob you of your purpose. You can't let people slide in your lane.
Yeah, you can't let people come into what you got going on. And that's why it's important to know that if you allow this individuals like him to let you come on in to what you got going on, to let them come on into what you got going on, guess what's going to happen? They're going to try to take everything that you got going on. Let's continue.
You brothers and sisters gonna have to learn how to set the record straight with people. And a lot of y'all gotta test the spirits of individuals out here. If you unsure about them, give them time and space. They're gonna reveal themselves.
And that's exactly what happened. You give them time, you give them space, you see who they are, and we know who they are. They just try to project their situation on blaming us as if we the ones who underestimated them. No, we know who they are. They underestimated us, and they are the ones who's facing deep regret, not us. He is amongst his catalysts are as well. Let's continue.
Forget about keeping your enemies close, your friends close and your enemies closer. No, you keep your enemies so far away that they can't even see you.
Hey, that's my talking point. That's my talking point. They're going to see from afar what we got going on. and they won't be able to get close. So hey, you heard it. We're gonna play it again. Listen.
Keep yourself on a whole nother. Forget about keeping your enemies close, your friends close and your enemies closer. No, you keep your enemies so far away that they can't even see you. Keep yourself on a whole nother stratosphere than your enemies. Make no way for them. Give no way to evil people. And once people show you exactly who they are, you move accordingly. Some people you're going to have to get them out your life for good. Let people despise you for it. Let people call you cold-hearted, because that's what they're going to do.
And that's what he's talking about. He's projecting of us being cold-hearted. No, it's not about being cold-hearted. It's letting it be known for the public to see the type of person you are and how you portray yourself to be something you ain't.
They're going to say that you're a cold, callous person, all because you won't allow people to abuse you. All because you won't tolerate disrespect. All because you have healthy boundaries. In this here world full of energy vampires, you are considered evil.
Notice he talk about energy vampires. Why did he talk about energy vampires? Because he's an energy harvest vampire. He needs people's energy to keep going. He can't do anything without harvesting energy, collecting souls, casting spells. That's how he keeps thinking that he's doing something right. Otherwise, he will super crash out. He will start doing what Pepper did, running, acting like somebody's chasing him, when all natural act, the demons is the ones who's torturing him out there in the cold. Let's go.
Because you won't allow people to take from you. You're considered cold-hearted because you won't allow people to energy harvest off you.
Listen to this again, y'all. Listen.
Take from you. You're considered cold-hearted because you won't allow people to energy harvest off you, because you have standards.
You're doggone right. And we don't give to the wicked. The Bible clearly says, do not give to the wicked. Hold your money. Do not distribute to the wicked, or you will be set two evil ways. And I'm paraphrasing. Let's continue.
Let them talk. Remain austere. Let people say what they want to say and think what they want to think. There's so many people out here, brothers and sisters, that have preconceived notions about you anyway.
I'm going to play it again, because you see, what he's trying to say is that he is admitting that he had no correlations about you, or preconceived about you, so to say. He's the one who's preconceiving about us. We're not preconceiving about him. We're talking about his situation of the setups, the lineup, all the stuff. He was involved with a lot of the things that transpired over the last few months and to this day. Okay? Let me play it again, y'all. Listen.
Let people say what they want to say and think what they want to think. There's so many people out here, brothers and sisters, that have preconceived notions about you anyway. And ain't nothing you can do to change that. Charles Montgomery, thank you for the support, brother. I appreciate it.
Want to settle the bill without the math?
Moolah, coins, don't pretend you...
There's nothing you can do about it. There's so many people out there that think the worst about you, brothers and sisters, and you've done nothing to them.
I'm telling you right now, at this point, y'all, he's playing out his whole demise. The entity is playing out his whole demise. He's being judged. the look of being judged has fallen upon himself. Let's continue.
A lot of people will hate you for what you haven't done for them. Not because a lot of people will hate you for what you haven't done for them. A lot of people will hate you for what you haven't done for them. A lot of people will hate you for what you haven't done for them.
He's admitting that he didn't like the fact that things wasn't done for him. He couldn't take advantage or preconceived notion of taking advantage of those who caught on to his situation. Okay? He's pissed off about it. I'm gonna play it again. Look at his frustration.
Not because you've done something to them. A lot of people will hate you for what you haven't done for them. Not because you've done something to them. A lot of people will hate you for what you haven't done for them. Not because you've done something to them. They hating you for all the wrong reasons. Because a lot of people are entitled. They feel like they're...
You see, this guy is admitting so much of being entitled. He has a conceived notion about you, me, and others. And he doesn't like the fact that he's being judged. He doesn't like the fact that he's being judged. He doesn't like the fact that he has a double-minded spirit. He's unstable, double-minded, unstable in his own ways. You don't hear him talk about other stuff. Why? Because he's being denounced. The underworld's waiting for him. Let's go.
Not because you've done something to them. They hating you for all the wrong reasons. Because a lot of people are entitled. They feel like they're entitled to your energy. They feel like they're entitled to your time.
Ain't that what he did? He tried to make time to come over on the platform, came to the chat not too long ago, came on the platform, I would say about 2 months ago or so. So he'll be back. He'll be back in the chat again. Eventually. He could be watching right now, you know, coming in and out the chat, you know, seeing what's going on and noticing that he can't stop the judgment. He know he can't stop the judgment, so he's telling on himself. Let's continue.
Your essence. And they're not worthy. A lot of people are not worthy of that. You're entitled to your time, your essence. And they're not worthy. A lot of people are not worthy of that. You're entitled to your time, your essence. And they're not worthy. A lot of people are not worthy of that.
You best to believe that, because you ain't worthy of our time and essence and what we got going on. You're going to be standing in that little cubicle you at for the rest of your days. And everywhere you go, you won't have the same fun you thought you would have, because you've been duped. And now the things are taking over you and what's left of you. And they fully consume and harvest you. And they're trying to harvest new bodies because yours is becoming rotten for them. They have no need for you no more. Let's continue.
And they are not allowed to cross your boundaries. And they are not allowed to cross your boundaries. And they are not allowed to cross your boundaries. And they are not allowed to cross your boundaries.
Yeah, you're not allowed to be around us no more. Point blank, period. So get used to it, because you're going to see more things happening, and it's going to trigger you to the point You're gonna have a super duper crash out. Let's continue.
I'm gonna tell y'all this journey and this walk. If you are on your initial awakening, if you are learning about your identity, if you're learning about the law, statutes, and commandments, you're learning about, what's going on in the world, and you're unplugging from the matrix, I'm gonna tell you.
Look, unplug from these demons, unplug from these worldly demons, and get yourself right with the Most High through Christ, and have the law, statutes, and commandment installed upon you. That is imprinted in you, not on you. It's in you, not on you. You get what I'm saying? And you don't have to listen to these entities to tell you that. See what the entities is doing, being double-minded, double-faced it, trying to tug your soul into following what he's saying. Try to rile his troops up, his entities up. You get what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the like button on your way in. Hit the thumbs up on your way in. I'll appreciate that. If you're tuning into the show and you rock with the platform, hit the like button on your way in. Shout out to those who's viewing the channel in the clouds while you at the site, taking care of your business, or you going to the site, on your way to the site. Y'all be safe out there. All right, let's continue.
Y'all, what comes with this? Expect the unexpected. There's gonna be a lot of people jumping ship. There's gonna be a lot of people jumping ship. There's gonna be a lot of people jumping ship in the matrix. I'm gonna tell y'all what comes with this. Expect the unexpected. There's gonna be a lot of people jumping ship,
because he already jumped ship from the get-go. He already jumped ship from the get-go. People like him always jump the ship, and you could tell later on, in most cases, you could tell right away that they up to no good. Okay? So he's a man, he jumped the ship, swift and quickly, thinking everything was going to come to him the way he deemed it to be righteous, and all this time he's been wicked, and now the wickedness is catching up to him.
because you chose the narrow path. The matrix, I'm gonna tell y'all what comes with this. Expect the unexpected. There's gonna be a lot of people jumping ship, all because you chose the narrow path. Then there's gonna be a lot of people who are not happy with your self-improvement journey. It's gonna be a lot of people who are not happy with your awakening. People that you.
What journey is he talking about? What journey is this God entity talking about? Well, he's talking about the journey that we're getting into. And he's not happy about it. He's a man, he's not happy about it, y'all. He's frustrated. And he's going to get more frustrated. Listen.
Then there's going to be a lot of people who are not happy with your self-improvement journey. It's going to be a lot of people who are not happy with your awakening. People that you want to share the same love that you have for the Creator.
You don't have no love for the Creator. You and your forefathers don't have love for the Creator. You've been kicked out, cast out from the heavens. Okay? That's why you're infatuated with doom and gloom. Because you believe doom and gloom is going to get you into the kingdom. And you know it's not. However, you dreaming of it. You thinking of why my forefathers went against the Almighty and Christ within.
People that you want to see have the same understanding that you have. A lot of them gonna hate you for changing.
So he's a man, he's not liking the fact that Rango's doing great. He's not liking the fact that Brainwaves is doing great, and he can't stand to see me do great. And he's looking at the ladies he wants talk with or associated with. They letting themselves be known about their dealings with him, calling them out for what it is. And then you also had Addario and Courtney. Recently, Courtney just went in, with Y'all the Son of Glory, the lady. They went in, y'all, on Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC's channel. So you look at that, it's really making him trying to act like he's 10 toes down. Those people are the ones talking about me. I'm not talking about them. They're assuming I'm talking about them. I already removed my videos, so I'm innocent. No, you're not innocent just because you removed the videos. That's the judgment of the Most High coming upon you. That's what makes you remove the videos. And the Most High judgment is still going on to this day. Let's continue.
They're going to hate you for wanting better for yourself. They're going to hate you for wanting better for yourself. They're going to hate you for wanting better for yourself.
Did you hear that? He don't like that we're going to have better for ourselves because he's not involved in it. He's not involved in what's to come.
They're going to hate you for desiring success for you and yours. For desiring success for you and yours.
Meaning, whoever we're dealing with, also going to be taken care of. And he can't stand to see that. He can't stand to watch it. It's torturing him. He's trying to put on this calm, kumbaya type of face, and it's not going to work because we could see the madness, the pissed off, the anger that he always been having for a long time.
A lot of people underestimated y'all. A lot of people underestimated y'all. A lot of people underestimated y'all. A lot of people underestimated y'all.
Yeah, you underestimated us. And now you are the one who's being dealt with. Let's continue.
Left you for dead. A lot of people underestimated y'all. Left you for dead. Never thought a lot of people underestimated y'all. Left you for dead. Never thought you would survive it. How many of y'all got a testimony of that? By show of ones in it.
Oh, I definitely got a testimony. I always been a survivor, and I survived this because of Yah. Yah's about his business at the end of the day, and he made it be known that I will survive through this. All praise to Yah, given unto Yah. The glory to the God, the King of Kings, the Lords of Lords. And salute to the Son of God, Christ, who came to redeem us, giving us the opportunity to get it right, to come to the kingdom. Meanwhile, you know where you headed, and you're trying to bring many people with you to the domination of hell. Let's continue.
The chat. By show of flame emojis in the chat. How many of y'all have a testimony where people left you high and dry when you needed them the most?
The reason why he's requesting that is because he's trying to harvest the energy of those in his chat. Okay? Even that quote unquote support he getting, he still have an empty soul, y'all. He has an empty soul. Let's continue.
And when it rained, it was pouring. Because if you've been through that, brothers and sisters, I can tell you right now, The Most High was preparing you for something great.
Listen,
Because if you've been through that, brothers and sisters, I can tell you right now, the Most High was preparing you for something great. Because if you've been through that, brothers and sisters, I can tell you right now, the Most High was preparing you for something great.
and that's exactly what's going on. And I won't get into any details. Just know when the Most High sees fit, He make things happen. And you just got to do your part. And the problem is He's upset about that. You're like, man, these guys is doing their thing, man. They making moves. And here I am, upset, frustrated. I denounce my faith because you never had the faith in the Most High to begin with. I denounce these brothers because you can't stand us, Edomite. I denounce my calling, which you never had a calling to begin with. You are here to try to dismantle what we got going on, and it's not going to work. Because after the second eclipse, y'all been froze. Y'all been froze, and you can't let go. Because that eclipse hit y'all with a double whammy. The judgment of hell came upon y'all.
And believe it or not, everybody don't have that story. Everybody ain't been through what you've been through.
Oh, you know about that, right? I've been through a lot, and I'm still here by the grace of the Most High, by the mercy of Yah. Now it's my doing, His doing. And it's pissing you off every time He gives me an opportunity to talk about different things. And now I'm talking about you, calling you out. Let's go.
I'm talking about when you needed people the most. How many of y'all had good intentions?
You're not having good intentions. And see, you're using the thing that Ringo talked about. You're using the thing that Ringo is talking about. You're using this in your content as if to say people haven't supported you. The people have supported your lifestyle and have got nothing in return for it. See, this is why the Bible says, do not support the evil. Do not support those who's evil. Support the men of Yah, the ladies that's putting out this truth. That's sincere, and you can see it through their fruits, through their spirit. You can see the work of the Most High Yah in them. That's who you're supposed to support, and the Most High will take care of you plentiful. To be a cheerful giver to those who are doing the work of the Lord. Let's continue.
How many of you all wanted the best for people, but all of it backfired on you one time?
Listen again. Pay attention to detail.
How many of y'all had good intentions? How many of you all wanted the best for people, but all of it backfired on you one time?
Why is he saying that? Because he the one who orchestrated these whole situations and scenarios. And it backfired on him. He used what was best for him that he claimed he wanted best for us. No, he was selfish. And now it's backfired on him. He's telling on himself, trying to act like he's talking about us. We good. He's not good. He's playing as if he was helping out, and he wasn't really helping out. He was trying to seek and destroy what we got going on and pour all these lies on us. And he believed because he took the videos down that he's in good graces with the Most High. No, you've been judged. You've been marked. Let's continue.
How many of y'all can have a testimony where your heart Everything in you wanted to do. You were trying to do something good and you know it.
If you was doing good, then why did you did wrong by Ringo? You did wrong by me already. Why did you do wrong by Ringo? And have your person lie on you, lie on you for you, lie with you, and have you to lie about the Ringo situation of the moving situation. That's why I'm getting at. Because they both lied. This guy and the person whom he deals with. You see, everything's coming out, y'all. Everything's coming out. You can see the frustration because he's looking back at everything he's done wrong and try to say, we're the ones who don't let go. No, the Most High is judging you. We have to call out the judgment for what it is. You're putting yourself out there. You're trying to admit your wrongs and cold, yet the Most High ain't dealing with you. If you think the Most High dealing with you, you better think again. Them demons lying to you. Let's go.
And you know what your intentions were. But everybody around you reverted your good intentions into something wrong. But everybody around you reverted your good intentions into something wrong.
He's talking about them other guys. They was in on it. And now he's saying that it's their fault that I lost the opportunity. No, you was the head honcho of this whole orchestrating, and they agreed to make these things happen based on your approval. So you're not going to get out of this one. Yeah, they have fought for agreeing, and they're going to have to deal with their consequences. Yet you're going to get the brunt of it because you're the one who orchestrated this whole thing. Let's continue.
And painted you out to be somebody you wasn't. How many of y'all have been through that?
He's trying to say that we're the ones who orchestrated this whole situation. That don't make any sense. It's you. Everybody could see it. Everybody that met you could see it. We're not just talking based off what we see on the video or his live stream. In this case, we've seen this person in person. Okay? I've seen this person twice. Ringo seen him twice. Brainwave see him for a few days at the UP No Arms. Meaning no service, nothing going on that land. Let's continue.
Those people knew what they did. Brothers and sisters, it was intentional. They know who.
Listen again, y'all. Pay attention.
Those people knew what they did. Brothers and sisters, it was intentional. They know. Those people knew what they did. Brothers and sisters, it was intentional.
He's letting you know it was intentional. Him and the constituents know what they did. It was intentional. Listen to what's about to happen.
They know who you are. They knew who you were from the beginning.
Did I always talk about that? Absolutely. They know who you are from the get-go. Listen to this again, y'all. Look at that entity.
They know who you are. They knew who you were from the beginning. They chose evil on purpose. They gotta pay for that.
Listen again. He said, man, he's gonna have to pay for it. Listen.
They know who you are. They knew who you were from the beginning. They chose evil on purpose. They gotta pay for that.
He chose evil on purpose. He has to pay for it. You see? Him and the constituents. Because they've been evil. He's telling you, the entity is telling you what they have done. They have to confess. Then not the Bible says that all will bow down and confess. Well, that's exactly what's going on right now. Let's continue.
Look, God's people not wishing bad on nobody. But make no mistake about it, the Most High seen all of what they did to you when they chose to be on demon time.
Listen again. He's telling on himself. He's telling on himself. Listen.
Look, God's people not wishing bad on nobody. But make no mistake about it, the Most High seen all of what they did to you when they chose to be on demon time.
You see, the Most High see everything. And then what he said after that, they chose to be on demon time to try to destroy you. He tried to destroy everything we had going on, and the Most High said, nope. You can't touch my anointing ones. However, I'm going to let you know about yourself, and I'm going to let the world know about you. And you will expose yourself, demon, for they are the ones who are not demons. He is. Let's continue.
When they chose to try to destroy you,
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store.
I'm telling you, they did it without remorse. They did it without repentance, and they justified what they did, believing. They've convinced themselves. I'm telling you, they did it without remorse. They did it without repentance. I'm telling you, they did it without remorse. They did it without repentance, and they justified what they did, believing. They've convinced themselves that they did the right thing.
Did you hear that? He's telling you everything he did is without remorse. He's telling you, and the constituents is telling you within him that they was convinced they did it the right thing by all the things that happened the past few months ago. It's all coming out. He believed he did the right thing by setting up everything. And now he's dealing with the consequences of it later on. Let's continue.
There's people out here who will do evil things and justify the evil they do.
Meaning he's admitting he's a warlock and he got witches on the clock trying to figure out how they could get what belongs to us, and they won't be able to. Let's continue.
Really believing that they're doing right. I'm talking about real evil.
You're talking about real evil. Listen.
Do evil things and justify the evil they do. Really believing that they're doing right. I'm talking about real evil.
There you have it. He's telling you what he does.
But they underestimated you. They took you for granted. There's a lot of people that y'all were around and you offered a lot of support to them. Might not have been financial.
Listen.
Y'all were around and you offered a lot of support to them. Might not have been financial.
Why would he bring up financial? Why would he bring that up? Because he wanted to have everything financially that belonged to us. He wanted to take. He wanted to take our situation to be his situation, and it backfired. Let's continue.
Might not have been, something that was materialistic or vain.
Listen,
Might not have been, something that was materialistic or vain.
jealousy, he's jealous of what materialistic things the brothers got, and he's in vain and vexed. Let's continue.
But you just being around certain individuals, you were great counsel to them.
He's admitting that Ringo was a great counselor to him. Listen again. He's admitting that Ringo was a great counselor to him. Listen.
But you just being around certain individuals, you were great counsel to them.
He's admitting that Ringo was a great counselor to him. And I was a mentor of his when it comes to the traveling situation. When it came to the traveling situation, I was a mentor of his. Brainwaves also, too, with other things that Brainwaves brought to the table. He could not provide those services on his own merit because it's not in him. He wears it on him. It's in us, not on us. Let's continue.
You elevated them spiritually.
He's a man that we elevated him spiritually. Kind of like Saul with David. Let's continue.
You elevated them spiritually. You had compassion. You elevated them spiritually. You had compassion for them. You elevated them spiritually. You had compassion for them.
You see? He learned a lot from us. And now he's trying to project us. Let's continue.
You were honest with them. But they didn't realize who you were, brothers and sisters, until you.
I want you to listen to this clearly. We're going back to it. Listen.
You elevated them spiritually. You had compassion for them. You were honest with them. But they didn't realize who you were, brothers and sisters, until you were gone.
And there you have it. Once we left his presence, he realized he messed up from that time. When he did Dario wrong, he did Courtney wrong, he did me wrong, he did Ringo wrong, and he did Brainwaves. That was the last straw for him. And now his cup is empty. There's no full of wisdom, full of joy. Edom now being exposed. Listen again, y'all. Pay attention. It's a baptism. Here we go. Listen.
You elevated them spiritually. You had compassion for them. You were honest with them. But they didn't realize who you were, brothers and sisters, until you were gone.
Until we left his presence. And it all started happening on his clock. Once Brainwaves, the Most High removed Brainwaves from the situation, and Brainwaves tried to mediate the situation, and he was not down for it, that's when he really started being on the clock. Not as right away. It was ticking. Now it's tick tock, tick tock. You get what I'm saying? That's why you got TikTok. Anyway, let's continue.
See, a lot of y'all gonna have to get absent with people. You're literally just gonna have to get absent.
We've been doing that. You're the one who's trying to figure out how to bring us back in. And that's not gonna happen. We're not with the kumbaya, we're not with the fakery. Let's go.
When you realize that the people around you do not appreciate you, you're going to have to depart. You have to part ways. And you're gonna have to take a step back. And when you do that, some people are gonna show their true colors that they hated you all along. All they needed was some time and space to muster up the courage to show you their true colors.
And there he said it again. He repeated himself, saying the same thing prior to what he's just saying now. It's the same thing. Well, Rollo, he said different words. It's the same thing. Listen again.
And you're gonna have to take a step back. And when you do that, some people are gonna show their true colors that they hated you all along. All they needed was some time and space to muster up the courage to show you their true colors.
Meaning he needed them entities, he needed those things to come inside of him to take over the ranks and to show his frustration and tell you how frustrated he is with his life, and his life sucks, and their lives is doing pretty good and great. My life, it sucks. Anyway, let's continue.
That it was hatred there the whole time. And it'll be the people who flattered you. They thought their witchcraft would work, but they underestimated you. And it'll be the people who flattered you. They thought their witchcraft would work, but they
He thought the witchcraft was going to work, and he underestimated us. That stuff ain't going to work on us. If he thought it was going to work on us, he better think again. We send it right back to them and to him as well. Listen.
And it'll be the people who flattered you. They thought their witchcraft would work, but they underestimated you. They thought their sorcery would work, but they were wrong.
Why you think he did the nervous laugh? Why you think he did the nervous laugh, y'all? Listen again.
And it'll be the people who flattered you. They thought their witchcraft would work, but they underestimated you. They thought their sorcery would work, but they were wrong.
He did that like that. I thought what I did was righteous, and it's not working. It's ricocheted back to me. If you're tuning into the show, I appreciate you watching in the clouds. Hey, that's pretty much about it with that set individual. Make sure you get the lights up on your way in. Y'all be safe out there as you get on them roads. Take care of your business. You know what I'm saying? If you do support the Cash App, which is pinned to the top, I'll send you an emoji. I will gladly appreciate it if you do support the Cash App. If you have it in you to support the Cash App and you want to support the Cash App, it's pinned to the top. Continue to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Many of you been watching the content, you're not subscribing to the channel for whatever reason. Subscribe to the channel. You get all notifications. To my members, I got something for y'all. To the short community and those who watch my videos, I'm going to be working on something for y'all. All right? Hey, y'all take it easy out there. Thank y'all for viewing in the clouds. You know, let me shout out the moderators real quick before I go. I want to shout out all my moderators. Give me 1 second. Let me go to my thing. Give me 1 second, y'all. I want to shout out my moderators, all right? My managed moderators. Those who manage the channel. Showmadian, B-Dub Man Smith, Ringo TV Reactions, Orpha P777, Carla, Daryl, Courtney, Forever Studios, and Zats, Salute to my brother. And to the sisters. Hello, ladies. To my regular moderators, we have Corey Bennett, Selena, Cortez, Life with the Jones family, Jewels, Ethereal, servants of Yah, Pastor Rufus, Lady D. Davis, Infinity Mark, my backup channel, Rollo Sports, Carmel Kimmy Kim. Carmel Kimmy Kim, if you're not listening, let us know you're okay out there. I know you're busy doing your thing. Brainwaves Advice Topic LLC. And also, once again, you know, I have her as a regular moderator, you know, Mrs. Farrow. Real Topics, Trending with Sharice. And that's pretty much about it, y'all. So thank y'all all. Shout out to all of y'all for tuning in to the show. So to my moderators, my managed moderators, to my regular moderators, thank you for the work you do when you come on and you tune into the show. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm going to get on out of here. I catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good out there. Y'all take it easy.